Hi all, I'm currently standing outside the Smithsonian National Zoo in Washington, D.C., where just hours ago the zoo's 3 remaining giant pandas were loaded into crates and taken to the airport to begin their 19-hour trip back to China. Their departure marks the end, at least for now, to over 50 years of, quote, panda diplomacy with Beijing. The zoo, along with several others in the country, have hosted multiple giant pandas over the decade as part of an agreement brokered by former President Nixon in 1972.
Here at the National Zoo, they will be enjoyed by the millions of people who come from across the country to visit the nation's capital each year.
Since then, the National Zoo has worked with China to study the species' biology, behavior, and diseases. 2 of the 3 pandas who departed have been with the zoo since 2000, and their initial deal was renewed 3 times since 2010. This comes as pandas across the country have been pulled from zoos as agreements expire with little sign of renewal. With the National Zoo's pandas gone, the only remaining giant pandas in the U.S. are at the Atlanta Zoo, but that agreement is set to expire next year. Now, zoo officials say it was simply time for the pandas to go home, though some foreign policy experts believe it could be a message from China. One expert told the Associated Press last month China could be pulling the agreements to, quote, try to send a signal amidst a series of inflamed tensions with the U.S. With that said, both the U.S. and China have recently signaled an easing of those tensions.